How's it going on? This is the Anime Man. Welcome back to another episode of the monthly Otaku Collection, the show that I do at the end of every single month where I go over all of the manga, the anime, the merch, and other types of cool otaku related things that I've experienced and collected and interacted with in some way for this month. And yes, it is indeed the end of December, which means the end of 2020. Thank the Lord. I'm sure nobody who is watching this as the video comes out is going to miss the year of 2020 because calling it a shit show is quite an understatement. As for your boy, I originally had plans to go back to Australia to go see my family for Christmas, but because COVID-chan was just like, no, I spent Christmas here with Aki and a bunch of my friends. We had a bunch of friends come over, we did this whole sleepover party, sleepover. And it was a really fun, chill time, and we just, you know, drank and just chatted and had a massive feast. It was good times. If you do celebrate Christmas, then Merry Christmas. If not, then Happy Holidays. I hope you guys had a wonderful last week of December as well. And I managed to get a bunch of really awesome gifts from all sorts of people, which of course I'll be showing later in the video. But before we move on to the actual otaku shit, let's get a word in from our sponsor for this video. Take it away, Joey.
Thanks, Joey, because this episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid. Have you ever dreamed of fitting an amazing, truly AAA quality game right in your pocket? Something you can dive into and play at any time? Well, now you can with Raid Shadow Legends. Raid. You can play Raid on mobile and desktop, so you can play anytime, anywhere. There are 10 challenging dungeons, and every dungeon has a super tough boss that requires a specific strategy to beat. Complete an awesome story campaign that is a fully voiced story spanning 12 unique locations and 3 difficulties to complete it on. There are 13 unique factions, including dwarfs, orcs, the undead, or badass human knights, so no matter what you like, Raid's got something for you. Raid. Not to mention that Raid also has an incredible 460 champions, each totally unique with their own design, skills, and strengths. And Raid is super active with over 200,000 clans fighting and competing right now, with over 25 million players worldwide. Raid. And this month, Raid just released their biggest ever update. The main event here is the Doom Tower. It's a giant tower with 120 floors, a bunch of secret challenge rooms, and 12 seriously badass bosses to take on. On top of that, they're also releasing 14 awesome new champions just in time for the holidays. Raid. If you want to get a huge head start on Raid, then make sure to click the links down in the description below. Because if you're a new player, you'll get your free Void Champion Bulwark, 50 gems, an XP booster, some energy refills, and even an Ancient Shard as soon as you get in-game. So what are you waiting for? Join me and let's raid together by clicking the links down in the description below. Boys that raid together, stay together. Thank you so much to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, and back to the weebness.
The first thing we're going to be talking about, as always, is the manga. Now, I thought about doing like a top 10 manga series that I read in 2020 and kind of list off the ones, but you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm probably just going to leave like a playlist of all of the monthly otaku collections from 2020 down in the description below, because honestly, aside from a couple of ones that I can remember off the top of my head, all of the manga series that I do recommend in my monthly otaku collection are manga series that I really enjoyed and I picked up and wanted to show you guys in the year of 2020. So rather than me just reiterating the same shit over and over again to you guys, I think it'd be better if you guys just go down to, again, that playlist down in the description below and just watch from January all the way up to this episode, and let me know down in the comments below what your favorite manga is. Instead, I'm going to be showing off 2 new series right here, both of which have, I believe, only the first volume, so this is, again, hot off the press, because if you want manga that's hot off the press from Japan, then the monthly otaku collection is the series for you. But the first manga I want to show off here is just really wholesome, and I feel that, I don't know if I've mentioned this in a previous monthly otaku collection, but 2020 seems to be the year where this absolute love and appreciation for, I guess, wholesome Iyashikei slice of life without the moe characters is kind of becoming a boom recently. Like, we all know back in the early 2010s how the whole moe revolution was a thing, and Iyashikei kind of came along with it, but a lot of people were thrown off by shows like that and manga and anime and stuff like that because of the moe blob elements. And you know, if you're watching this and you're like, Joey, I ain't into that moe blob shit, I don't blame you, dude. I got really bored of it very quickly as well. But it seems that in 2020 there's been a lot of Iyashikei manga. It's kind of a revival of Iyashikei manga, but minus the annoying moe blob shit. And this first manga that I picked up is definitely one of those, but with, of course, a slight little twist. And it is this one right here. It's called Okinawa de suki ni natta ko ga hougen sugite tsurasu, which means the girl that I ended up falling in love with in Okinawa has too heavy of a dialect and it's Nothing But Pain Peko. As the light novel-esque title suggests, it is an iyashikei about a dude who went to Okinawa from Tokyo and fell in love with this girl on the right here, cute as fuck, especially with that one fang that we've all come to love and appreciate in 2020. But here's one thing you need to know about the islands of Okinawa, which you don't know is the southernmost prefecture and chain of islands in Japan. Basically, it's like the Hawaii of Japan that a lot of people like to call it. I've been there a couple of times, I fucking love it, and I always try and find an excuse to go back there. But one thing about Okinawa that you need to know is that they have a very specific dialect, Okinawa Ben, and it is basically another language. And so for our main character who has moved from Tokyo, where is a prefecture where they speak just the most basic rudimentary dialect of Japanese, going to Okinawa, which is the polar opposite, is a bit of a culture shock. And Sora Egumi, the creator of this manga, wasn't exactly born in Okinawa, but has said in her biography that a lot of time was spent, a lot of her adult life was spent in Okinawa. She just has a massive appreciation for Okinawa that she just had to write a manga about it, basically. And that's the other cool thing about this manga. It's not just a cute iyashikei type of slightly rom-com style manga, because little did you know that the best friend of the crush actually likes the main character. So there's this interesting triangle dynamic of romance going on in this as well. And you don't know who to root for, but that's what makes it cute and adorable. But the other reason I would recommend this manga, especially to you non-iyashikei manga fans, is the fact that you learn so much about the Okinawan culture. Like, Sora Egumi, the creator of this manga, doesn't fail to try and throw in as much Okinawa knowledge and Okinawa cultural facts into the manga, and really seamlessly integrated as well. It's not just like, oh, here's a guide of Okinawa and all the cool shit you can see. No, this is like, you can tell that this is factoids and, I guess, bits of information about the Okinawan culture and the Okinawan people that you can't really learn to appreciate or even begin to understand unless you spend a lot of time in Okinawa, and Sora Egumi, as I said, has spent a lot of time in Okinawa. And especially for someone who has visited Okinawa several times and really loves the difference in culture between mainland Japan, it's just really interesting as well. So I actually learned quite a lot of things that I thought I knew, but in actuality it was just a bit of a Mandela effect, and in actuality there's a lot of things that they don't do in Okinawa that seems like common knowledge and vice versa. And yeah, as I said, the art style is fucking adorable. I mean, look, I'm not exactly a big Moe Blob fan, and some people can argue that this art style is like bordering on Moe Blob. I mean, that's all really your prerogative, but me personally, I don't really consider this type of art style as Moe Blob. It is definitely a lot more in the realms of the wholesome iyashikei type of manga, like Nagatoro-san, like Komi-san. So if you love manga like that, then I definitely do recommend this one right here. And the second manga that I like to recommend is, of course, gotta give it to you lovely degenerates, because, you know, yeah, it is one of those degenerative horny boy manga, because fuck me, man, I love that shit. And I saw the title of this and the cover of this, and I immediately thought, oh, this is going to be like a reverse Uno card. This is going to be like one of those manga that has a really like smexy, like really like ooh erotic type of cover and title, but like the Orc manga that I previously mentioned in a past monthly otaku, is a bit of a reverse Uno card. It's not actual. Like it has an erotic title to kind of hook you into it, but when you actually open the pages, it's very wholesome and cute. So that's what I thought it was. But turns out I got double reverse Uno card, because it's this one right here. It's called, brace yourself for the long title. 裏切られた S ランク冒険者の俺は愛する奴隷の彼女らと共に奴隷だけのハーレムギルドを作る. I don't know if it's actually made it onto the title. It might have cut off a little bit. Let me just, there we go. And it basically means I'm an S rank adventurer who has bought a bunch of slaves that love me, so I'm going to make a harem guild out of slaves that love me. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. But then again, as I mentioned in the intro to this manga, I thought it was going to be a reverse Uno card, because that's exactly how the Orc manga got me as well. I was expecting some like borderline henty shit, and in actuality it was just wholesome as fuck. So I thought this one as well might kind of fit into that realm. I thought that might have been a current trend that is going on right now in the manga world, as far as I have seen. But no, this one just kind of speaks for itself, and it's exactly what you expect when you open it. In fact, there is actually like some soft core scenes, like to the point where I don't know why this is sold at an all ages part of the bookstore, because this should definitely be behind the R18 curtain in every bookstore. Like, this manga was sitting opposite where they're selling Shonen Jump manga. A 14-year-old, 15-year-old kid could just flip around, see the spine of this, and think, ooh, what's that? Pick it up, open it, and boom, that's their first encounter to the world of hentai. You're welcome, kid. Oh, I just realized, actually, there is actually an English title that is written up here. It's Betrayed S-Rank Adventurer, I Make Slave-Only Harem Guild with My Loving Slaves. I am making that up, like, no cap, that's what it says at the top there. Who thought that was an accurate translation? Google Translate, where you at? I need to smack you in the face right now. So yeah, basically, as the title suggests, an S-rank adventurer, basically way too overpowered MC protagonist, goes around, buys a slave. This one right here is the first one. She happens to be a princess of a fallen kingdom and wants to get her revenge on the people who sold her as a slave in the first place, but doesn't forget to tell the adventurer how much she wants to the S ranks D, and yeah, it's just, you know, trash. It's trash. It's degenerative trash. You all know what this is about. And look, if you're expecting something else in the title and thumbnail, hell no, bro. I just reversed Uno card you. But either way, it's a fun read. Again, if you like your degenerative, trashy, borderline henty shit, just go give this a read. Again, only the first volume's come out. Second volume's coming out sometime 2021. Am I gonna buy the second volume? Abso-fucking-lutely I am. What do you take me for? Some kind of, like, artistic boy who can only read deep stories and with philosophical themings and intense battles? Hell no, bro. I need to let off steam sometimes. I want to have fun reading my manga, and series like this that is going to provide me all sorts of fun. So yeah, if you like your horny boy manga, go check this one out as well. Alright, but with that out of the way, let's talk about the merch. And now, more specifically, when I say merch, I'm more so talking about the Christmas presents that your boy received from all sorts of different people. Now, of course, I had a couple of, like, non-anime Christmas presents as well that I received from friends and family, so I'm obviously not going to show those because I don't know if you guys want a 5-minute review on a sandwich maker that my friend Peach Milky gave me. So the presents I'll be showing in this monthly Otaku Collection video obviously is going to follow more in the suit of the otaku stuff, you know, anime, manga, gaming, all that weeaboo goodness that you guys love. First things first, I got a Blu-ray of Satoshi Kon's Perfect Blue. This is a movie I've seen before, but I don't actually own the Blu-ray version of it. This was gifted to me by my good friend abroad in Japan, Chris Broad. You might have seen his Christmas live stream that I was in with Natsuki, and he gave this to me, and he loves Satoshi Kon. I love Satoshi Kon. I don't know if it was coincidental or if I told him, but I actually was meaning to rewatch Perfect Blue because I haven't seen it in a very, very, very long time, and I fucking love this movie. But unfortunately, there's just so much of it I don't exactly remember, so I thought, you know what? Over the holidays, I might rewatch some Satoshi Kon and just kind of refresh my memory of how much of a genius this man was. I also got these figure collections of Akira. Now, these were actually sold. I actually saw these before at like a Village Vanguard that they were sold. But my friend Shala in Japan gave me these as well. I opened these. These are already open because I checked them on the live stream, but hey, I'll open it for you guys again just to show you. So it's basically a mystery box. You can get 1 of 4 in each box. All of them are really fucking cool though, so honestly, any of those could work for me. So with this box, I got, oh, just Tetsuo standing next to Akira. And in the second box, I got Tetsuo on his bike. Really cool. I might put these together actually and show you what it looks like. So here's the bike one. I love that so much. It's really actually quite detailed for how small it is. And here is the other one, Tetsuo with Akira. I really like these. Thank you again, Charlotte, for these. These are really cute. I don't know if I want to collect all of these and, you know, try and do like a collect all the Akira mystery box figures. I don't know, do it for a video or a stream or something, I don't know. By the way, go check out my stream, switch.tv/theanimeman. I'm doing a lot of streams recently, so yeah. Next up, I want to show the 2 pieces of clothing that Aki bought me, and she knows what I like. If there's 2 things that I really like, ladies and gentlemen, especially when it comes to clothes, is streetwear and games. And the first one she got is this really cute Kirby sweater right here. It's so fucking cute. It's from one of my favorite games as well, as Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I love this so much. I'm definitely gonna wear this during the winter season, so probably expect me to wear this on Trash Takes sometime in the near future. And the other one is I guess is this Pokemon collab with this streetwear brand that I really like called Granif. I don't know if that's like a Japan thing, but look at this, like kind of blurred out Mew with a bit of streetwear, long sleeve white, is like exactly the type of shit I love to wear. She knows what I like. and she got me the good shit. It's so dope, I love it. And last but not least, my friend Audrey from Aitai Kuji, which is a anime reselling company that I've been doing a lot of stuff with on and off, and they've recently brought out this collaboration with the folks over at Super Groupies, and get this, the Monogatari series. Hell to the fucking yes! They're doing this entire collection with Super Groupies and Monogatari, all sorts of different merch and stuff like that, but very artistically crafted, very subtle references. And that's the type of anime merch that I have recently really started to enjoy. The kind of subtle references where you'll only understand if it's a reference if you're a fan of that particular show. And Audrey, as thanks to Aitai Kuji, has given me 3 of the Monogatari backpacks. Yeah, I'm so cool now. I've evolved from t-shirts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on the backpack era now. The first one here is this backpack with Koyomi, Araragi Koyomi. Now again, it may not look like a Monogatari thing, right? But if you look closely, you know, we have the colors here, the Koyomi color of red and black, and if you open up the bag, on the inside you can actually see like a design that is kind of attributed to Araragi, and it's subtle designs like this, man. Subtle anime designs like this for merch that I just absolutely fucking love. Like, if I were to do kind of, I guess, like, maybe not Anime Man, but say if I made my own anime sometime in the future and I wanted to come out with merch, this is the type of merch I would release. Like, the very subtle, like, at a point where it's like, you look at this, and if you didn't know it was Monogatari, you'd be like, oh, that's just a really cool backpack. You know, you could wear this outside of a convention as well. And again, that's the type of shit I love. But that inside design is so freaking cool. The other backpack I got is for Ononoki Yotsugi. Again, the Ononoki Yotsugi color that you can see here. And if you look here really closely, there's a little rabbit looking thing that Ononoki wears on her head. And of course the inside as well is Ononoki colored and Ononoki designed. Look at that. And also there's a little bit of orange there as well. Orange and teal. If you know your Monogatari, orange and teal is Ononoki Yotsugi. So yeah, this is so dope. So thank you again, Audrey. And also, if you'd like to check out this kind of stuff, by the way, I'm not sponsored for this kind of stuff. If you just want to go check it out, go over to Aitai Kuji, links down in the description. I did also actually get a bunch of the Monogatari watches, like the wristwatches, and a bunch of wallets as well, but they haven't arrived in yet. So maybe next month, if they arrive next month, I'll show you guys in the monthly Otaku collection for January 2021. But in the meantime, that's basically the stuff I got for Christmas, or at least otaku related stuff I got for Christmas. Unless you want a 10-minute review of my sandwich maker sometime in the near future, that's basically all I got. But do not fret, ladies and gentlemen, because we still have one more thing to talk about to end the year of 2020 and this monthly otaku collection for December, and that is of course the monthly figurine giveaway brought to you guys by the lovely folks over at Tokyo Otaku Mo. Thank you again, my boys. And to finish off the year, I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna choose something that I personally really like, I personally want people to enjoy, and I personally want to recommend to all of you during this holiday season. It is a waifu of a game that hasn't gotten enough appreciation in my eyes. And it is... It is Kasumi from Persona 5 The Royal. But her, I guess, Kaito version, her Phantom Thief version. Yoshizawa Kasumi, look at that. I mean, first of all, the one thing I love about Persona 5 figurines is that the boxes are stylish as fuck. The figurine as well, ooh, look at that, my boys. Stylish as fuck. And if you've played Persona 5 The Royal, you would know that this brand new girl right here, Yoshizawa Kasumi, is waifu material AF. She is so fucking adorable and really powerful in the game as well. And her fucking Phantom version is just, it's such a dope design. Look at that. I fucking love this box, man. If you're a fan of Persona 5, which I know a lot of you are, then you'll be happy to know that I'm giving away one of these to one of you with the box, of course, signed by your boy. All you have to do, as always, is follow 3 simple steps. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to click that link down in the description below to enter the free giveaway. And at the end of the giveaway period, one lucky viewer will be decided by Tokyo Otaku Mode with the lovely Yoshizawa Kasumi Phantom Thief versions box signed by me as a late Christmas present from me to you. Again, I'm always trying to find ways to give back to you lovely mofos, and I'm hoping that this will be at least a great Christmas present, or at least a holiday present to one of you guys. So again, links down in the description, and good luck to the participants. Anyways guys, that's gonna do it for this month's Month Otaku Collection. Thank you once again for joining in until the very end. By the way, if you like my music stuff, if you don't know, I make music on the sideline under the username Ikuru. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. I'm releasing my new album hopefully on the 1st of January 2021. If you like to keep up with that, then you can follow my music Twitter over at Ikuru, or you could just, you know, go on to Spotify, Apple, iTunes around New Year's Day and check out it and see if it's in store. Hopefully it is in store during that time. I'm really hoping. But since this is the final video of the year, I just want to give a big thank you to all of you guys for the year of 2020. I feel that, at least how I see it, self-critiquing myself, I would like to think that 2020, in terms of the content that I created over on my channel, on side projects, outside of YouTube, I like to think that 2020 was probably my most creatively prosperous year so far. Like, I managed to make some banger videos that I otherwise wouldn't have been bothered to or just physically couldn't make in the previous year, and I like to think that my content is stepping up in quality, stepping up in substance. And of course, big thank you for following me on my Twitch, following the boys and me over on Trash Taste, and just all sorts of other like massive collaborative stuff that I've done on other people's channels as well. It's been really fun, and I'm hope that at least, you know, one of my videos, maybe one segment of my videos has gotten you guys through this whole bullshit year of 2020 and the whole lockdown thing and everything. It's because it's been a depressing year all around. So I'd like to think that, you know, I at least brought some of you guys happiness in some regard or another, whether that be because you were laughing at me or you were laughing with me. And 2021, I have some big plans in terms of content, in terms of stuff outside of YouTube, and I just want to keep bettering myself. I don't have a New Year's resolution personally because I don't really follow that kind of stuff anymore, but I would say the one resolution I have for 2021 would be just be better. Just be better in every aspect you can, whether that be content, as a person, as a personality, my talents, my weaknesses. Just get better. Just be better. And hopefully by the time I look back again this time next year, I'll think, yeah, you know what? Me in 2021, fucking shit all over 2020, Joey. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching me throughout the year of 2020. Again, look forward to more content here on my channel, here on Twitch, here on Trash Days, here on wherever the hell you see me on the internet. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for tuning in as always, and the next time I will see you all is in the lovely, hopefully much better and brand new year of 2021. So regardless, guys, happy holidays, happy new year, and I will see you guys in the next one. Like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe for more anime banter, keep watching anime. Johnny!